Okay, we are off on a mission and we're going to Manchester Airport with 3/4 of a charge, which is not the best way to be going to Manchester Airport, but we don't have any choice because time-wise we've only just decided to do this, and I didn't know what the timings were, but I just found out and we're a bit late, so we've got to go. Anyway, we'll see how we do. We've got 63%, it's a cold night, we've got 57 miles, and I'm on eco because I need to be. It's about a 45-mile round trip, apparently. I'm just not sure, so eek. See you in a bit. Well, we've arrived and we haven't got much charge left, but we're very cheery, so as long as we do okay with our charge on the way into Manchester and then out again, we should be all right. There is a hotel around here somewhere, the Marriott Hilton, I think, which is over there, over that way, that one there. That has a charge point in it, but it's only a 6 kilowatt, and I don't think any of the others have at this stage, which is very odd, isn't it, really? You would imagine that a place like this would have really good charging facilities so that people can zip in and out with their electric cars, but no, not at the minute. 2015, yeah, this was the year that flying cars in Back to the Future were supposed to be around, isn't it? Yeah. Sadly, just flying aeroplanes. I suppose that's good, really, because, well, you know, can you imagine having a whole load of these like in Blade Runner? No, that would be chaos. Right. Well, we'll go and find Nele, see if she's arrived safely. See you in a minute. So apparently, it turns out we have to be in domestic arrivals in Terminal 3. Which is a completely different place. Terminal 3. Has she arrived yet?
It's delayed.
Okay, it's delayed. Hope we're alright parking where we parked. Eek. We'll find out, won't we? Yeah. Well, any minute now, hopefully. That is an overhead gantry. Yeah. So, well, anyway, we've been here about 40 minutes and it's very cold, but I've got gloves, so that's okay. And we're allowed to park for quite a while, so that's good. The flight has landed, it just has arrived, it just hasn't cleared the baggage yet, so waiting for that now. And hopefully they'll be here soon, or should be here soon. Brilliant. Alright, see you in a minute. Yeah, well, we are. So, hello. Hi, Nele. Hi, everyone. Hi, Rich. Right, we got Nele, and we're going to now turn the car on and see how much charge we actually have got. Let's have a laugh. Oh my giddy aunt, 29 miles. That'll be fun then. We'll get to Manchester, so that's not a problem. This is where we are, Manchester Airport, and we've got to get to the centre of Manchester and then home. So that'll be fun, won't it, with 29 miles. I don't know what percentage we've got. Hold on, let's find out. 34%, and it's 8 o'clock just gone, and it's 1 degree. Well, we'll give it a whiz. We made it to Manchester, and yes, here we are in Manchester, and so that's good, and that's where we're going, or where Nele's going. See you soon. Bye. Bye. There you go. Excellent. They've arrived safely. That's what we wanted to do. Get them to their base of where they stay when they're in Manchester. Cool. Right. Now 25 miles will get us home. Won't it? Well, we're about to find out. No, it should easily get me home. We might be on the turtle by the time we get to the very last bit, but we should be all right. We don't need to plot a course. We know where we're going. Look at that. There's 3 charging points. If we knew where these people were, we could probably go and get a quick charge. but we're not going to. And we have got 25 miles, or let me just check how many percent. 24%. Eek. And I like to have it when I'm driving on that situation. We'll just get rid of that limited. I've been driving it limited because that saves energy. I always think it does anyway. Whether it does or not, I don't know. Right, let's see how we do on the way home. We're down to, let me see if we can keep it still, down to 12 miles. Luckily, according to the map, we've only got 5 miles to go. So that's good. So we should get there. We've had the battery light flashing since 15 miles or something, under 16. Done about 58. Did about 58 miles an hour, and it's about 2 degrees. What have we got on the clock? We've got about 11 miles to go. Thanks. Just that for us. There you go. Fantastic. Oops. Right. Well, we've still got about a mile to go, and we're down to an undisclosed number of miles left to do, which is the first time I've ever hit that. Which is a bit disconcerting, but I know we're nearly home. So as long as we take it very easily, we should be fine. So we'll see. We've got the computer telling us that we need to find a charging place soon, and guess what? We're home. Hooray! There's a sight for sore eyes. A charge station. Just what we need. So, there we go then. The finishing touch is that we... can't remember what we started with, 21 or something, and we've got 61.4. We've done about 45 miles, even though it doesn't say we have. And we had 56 miles on the gasometer, and we certainly didn't do that. But it is very cold, and it is now 20:53. So, well, a good journey. Nice to get Nele back in the country. She's. We've just realised we're on one down there. Look at that. There's only one of those. I don't think I've ever had it. I don't think I've ever noticed it's been on that. That's good. So a good clear out of the batteries for the new year. Then a quick blast with an overnight charge, and hopefully we'll be okay again for tomorrow. So welcoming Nele back into the country. She's come back in from Eindhoven today, and she's in Manchester now. So that's cool. And we'll see what tomorrow brings. That was very good. Well done, car. Another good journey. Good job done. Little nervy at the end there, but not too bad. And there we are, charging overnight again. So we'll see. See what we get tomorrow. Well, it's about 6:15 in the evening, and you know how I was where I park, I was having trouble with leaves. Got another problem today. Have a look. Yeah, it's not with leaves, it's with trees. I mean, yeah, huge twigs. Yeah, huge twigs. What can I say? Well, it is very blustery. This is that weekend in January where, well, look at the trees. They're moving crazily. Hold on. Yeah, quite a lot. and twigs are breaking everywhere, especially off this tree here. Anyway, no more leaves, just twigs now. Soon be summer. Oh, it's definitely better in here than it is out there. Yeah, mileage wise, we're not doing brilliantly. When we're charging, we're getting about 70, 78, 82, something like that. Not had very much in terms of a high charge since late December, early January, I can't remember when it was. This morning, driving in, I've done the same miles, and I've got about 7 or 8 miles less than I would normally have. Anyway, you know, there we go. That's the way things are. When it's colder, the batteries don't charge. Don't seem to charge up as much. Now, whether they do and it just doesn't show and maybe you use more power, I don't know. So let me get rid of that. Anyway, here's an update on the mileage. We've done one. So 9,510. It's about 15.5 miles in. Actually, it's probably not. It's just a bit less than that. But yeah, and it's about 5 degrees. Apparently, it's going to snow tonight, and it's going to be very, very, very blustery. So we'll see. Had to have the other car, the Corsa, on charge. No, it's not an electric car, in case you missed that. The battery went flat because I've been using this car ever since I got it. So I've only used the Corsa about 3 times since then. Twice to go to the tip and once to go to Wales and back. But other than that, we've been using the electric car. So the battery was flat and I need to move the car tomorrow because we've got the last key component for the kitchen coming, which is a fridge. And then we'll be completely finished, I hope, in the kitchen. We'll see. God. So it's late at night and this black wire here tells a tale. And you can't see it because it's kind of hanging here in the air and it's down here. And you can't see this, but I've got a car battery charger. I've been charging the battery on the non-electric car. Anyway, let's have a look. It's just a charger from Halfords, which I bought on the weekend. It was about 25 quid, and it's been plugged in all day and charging the car battery. Well, this car been sat here for a while now, and unfortunately it's run out of battery, so I've had to put it on charge. And I'm just going to check to see how. Just going to see whether it's okay or not. So hold on a sec. Whoa, that's a good sign. It's been on charge since about 8:30 this morning, and it's about what time is it now? I don't know. Hold on a sec. Oh, it's about 7 o'clock. It says it on the clock. It's about 7 o'clock, just gone. And we're about to give it a quick test and see whether... Flipping heck, it's nearly a year since I sat in this car and said we've been considering an electric vehicle. The one that's lit up at the back. Anyway, so here we go. Let's see if it works. Fingers crossed. First time. Hey! First time. Where's the lights? Oh, I've forgotten where the lights are. Hold on. There we go. Hey! Smashing. All lit up. And the clock's right. And the date's right. Flipping heck. Goodness me. Can't get better than that, can you? Ooh-wee. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. Fantastic. So, job done. Car working. I can move it out of the way tomorrow and the fridge can be delivered. Hooray! Smash in. Right, tea time. Jolly good. Bye for now. There we go. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, so I'm in trouble as well because I had to unplug the dryer. So there's been no clothes drying today, all day. Eek, sorry. But there we go. Proof that I am madam of my word. So, really interesting. See, you come and use a charger like this for that's got an old blue. That's really nice. It's pretty for this car, and there's no problem. You think, oh yeah, that's a daily exercise, and that's what I do every night when I come home. I open the front flap up, and I plug it in, and I turn it on, and I leave it overnight, and that's great. But in the last little while, this car, you probably can't see it too well, but it's just starting to rain. Oh, horrid. Right, this car has been sat here next to that car, and unfortunately it ran out of battery. Literally, the 12-volt battery. The petrol engine's fine, but it just wouldn't start. So I had to put it on charge, and I had to go and buy a charger. Oh. Anyway, that's sorted, and fully charged. Well, not fully charged, but 3/4 charged, and just started it, and it's absolutely fine. Brilliant. Another good job done. Wow. It's very, very, very cold, and it's just snowed again. January 2015. And well, I could put the car on charge, but I think it's got a little smattering of snow, and we'll see how it's going to do. Ooh, 3, so more than 66% there, or is it 66 miles? I forget. Anyway, so that's better. We were at 30 something when I stopped before. We'll take it off charge, go and pick up the birthday party, and bring him home in 2 bouts, which is why we've had to do a bit of a charge. Cool. Look at the ice on that. It's like a planet surface again. Anyway. Oh look. Need to stop us charging. Camera quick wipe. Leave the cable there. There's the Corsa. Oops. Would help if you open the door. Okay, let's see what we got. Well, it's always exciting. 84, blimey, very good. Thanks, Michael. We don't want to hear that just on the video. Right, let's go and get the birthday boys and girls. Well, it's a very foggy morning this morning. It's Holly's birthday. It's the 18th of January, and we just had to take Nele to the station and Richard to work in Warrington. And I was just plugging this in, but it's very, very wet today. I think probably because of it was icy and foggy combined, and then so the water droplets from the fog had sort of settled on the cable. It's all dripping wet, this. So I had to do a little drying job on the handle just to get it a bit drier. So I'm not sure. I think it's still a bit wet actually. Could really do with a proper drying. Nobody's said anything about it. Obviously, you know, with it being electricity, you would imagine it's not a good thing to have it too wet in case it dribbles into the socket. But it does seem okay, and we'll give it a go and we'll see what happens. But I think let's give the cable a bit of a dry. Gosh, it gets filthy as well because it lies on the floor quite a bit. One of the good things is when they fitted it inside the garage, if you remember from episode 2 or something, or 3, it's got a breaker that before you would feel any electricity hit your body, it would actually disconnect itself. I think you'd still get a bit of a spark, a bit of a wallop, but I think it would be minimised anyway, because it would switch off very quickly. It's like really quickly. Still got ice all over the car. It says it's -1 in the car, although looking at puddles and water on the car, you wouldn't think that. Anyway, just a very quick, there we go, it's a bit better. Dry now, that's good. A bit wet on there still. I tried to put it in a place where it was quite, you know, quite sheltered. Got these bushes that sort of keeps it from being an eyesore. I.e., you know, when that grows in the summer, you're not going to be able to see it, hopefully. Okay, well there you go. So a bit more safe, hopefully. We'll see how it goes. And we were down to about 40%. I've got lots of driving to do today because it's Holly's birthday. I've got to drive, pick Nana up, bring her over, and take her back later, pick Richard up from work, take Sam to the station. So quite a bit to do yet, and need a bit of juice in the car. So we'll see. Luckily, it's only about 11:30, so all that's happening later in the day, so we can charge up and have a full charge. Sometime a little bit later, it's been snowing. Managed to get the charge up to 83 miles, 95%. That's not too bad on a cold day. 1 degree. Yeah. Anyway, minus one, I should say. Got to go and pick Nana up because it's Holly's birthday, and so we're charged up now to do the round trip. Going to Warrington to drop Richard, to get Richard from work, and to drop Sam and Keir off. Sam's going back home. So there we go, and we're all ready in reverse to go back. Let's see if the snow continues or not. Okay, well I've moved on a bit, and I just wanted to show you this. As I said, we've got 83 miles, but when I hit the heater and we put the air conditioning on with the heat and the front demister, we go down to 70. So there it is, off 83 on 70. So we're losing 13 miles of charge, or equivalent charge, which is what we found just before Christmas, so that's being consistent at least. Anyway, onwards and upwards, get the heater on. It's a bit cold out here. Well, we've had hail, we've had rain, and we've had snow, and now we've got blue skies, all in the same day. I think we've been doing another little charge, so another little charge. So we'll just check to see, because we've been doing quite a bit of running around today, and we were talking about this being wet in the rain, and Seems alright now. Sorry. It's alright. Just this rabble here. We're getting a lift at the minute. So just yeah, that's dry, so it should be okay. Well, don't often do stuff inside, but here's the new fridge. It's electric as well. So yeah, Holly had a great birthday. All the friends got back safe, and they had a nice meal out, and the car performed brilliantly, even though it was a bit cold, and did get to do quite a few charges on her birthday. The car performed brilliantly, as you'd expect. The petrol car, the Corsa, is up and running and doing trip tips. That's what we'll be doing next weekend. And well, that's about all we've got time for. These are getting longer and longer, these videos. So anyway, we'll call it a day there. Thanks again for watching Our Friends Electric, and hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like it and share it. Share it wherever you like. That'd be brilliant, and let people know that we're here. And there's quite a lot of stuff to look at. There was just something I wanted to say, and that is a huge thank you to everyone who's watched so far. Believe it or not, the channel, well, this playlist, has just exceeded 21,000 minutes watched. That's an incredible number of minutes. It's days and days. If you put them all together, 21,000. That's what YouTube tells me. So a very big thanks to everyone. I'm glad you're finding it fun and enjoyable, and keep coming back. Keep coming back, because there's more to come. There's going to be an interesting one next, because I've had a letter from Nissan. And I think the next episode might be called Total Recall. But on that note, I'll leave you to think about that, and we'll see what happens. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time on Our Friends Electric. Thank you. Bye.